right, who am I? That's a super deep question that I don't know if I have time to answer. But my name is Clayton, C10, like C10 the rapper. I have to like distinguish like between the rapper and the truck when I say who I am, because like if you look up C10 on any given social media, it's gonna be like an old Chevy pickup truck. So that's why I went with C10 the rapper. I don't want people to confuse it and think I'm like biting Chance, because like, I'm not. But
okay.
Yeah, and where my name come from? Well, like, so I started out as like Method. It was my name, but I didn't know who Method Man was. Like, don't hate on that, but like I was in like private school when I was real young, and my dad was like a redneck, so like I wasn't allowed to listen to hip hop.
Right.
So Method didn't work out, so I switched to C10 because it was just an abbreviation for Clayton. But like I've applied it to so much more shit because like I realize it's everywhere. Like it's some like I'm pretty sure it's like carbon is C10 on the some carbon some shit, you know. And then on like a piano is a C10. So I don't know. Really, it's just an abbreviation for my name. I'll try and think of something like really deep and artistic in the future to like say, cool. So I don't look like a jackass.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Like I've been born and raised there. Like I've lived in Glenwood and like, but it's mostly been Plattsmouth, Nebraska. It's a trip. Like, it has a bad rep. Like when I was a kid, yeah, like everybody was like super like publicly on meth and like just doing crazy shit. But like now it's like a little more cleaned up.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Plattsmouth. I'm like ashamed to like say it, but I'm also not ashamed to say it.
It's good. You just gotta own it. How did you get into music? Like, what made you say this is what I want to do?
Well, okay. There's like a few different reasons. I don't want to drag it out on you, but. Like at my school we had this thing called Grandparents' Day where grandparents used to come in like and like chill with us all day, and the 8th graders would put on like a lip singing show for them, and there was like good like 400 grandparents and shit. So like I was when I was in 8th grade I was like a crackhead, so they like volunteered me for like 4 or 5 of the songs, and then when all those old people were cheering, it just like struck something in me. But no, that and then playing Guitar Hero 3. like where you go on the world tour and shit. That was like honestly a big part of it. And my dad's really into music, and he got me a drum kit when I was younger. I started on like a bass guitar. I played the trumpet in school and shit. So it's just always kind of been around because of family. But when I realized I want to do it was when I met an old homie who I like don't want to give any publicity to now. He was a rapper from my hometown, and he brought me into the studio one day because he saw I was like all into it, and I kind of just like took it and ran with it from there. Like started recording myself, mixing and mastering like all my own shit, and I got into producing. Now I'm taking it a little more seriously, building a team with other people who take it seriously, but it's been like a combination of a lot of shit that got me into music.
Takes a team too.
Yeah, it does. It took me a while to realize that. Yeah, it really does. And I was doing it on my own, like, and I was making not like bad shit, but not good shit, like hella mediocre, and then like just putting people around me that also took it as seriously as I did kind of like help me bring it to another level.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is dope. It's cool.
And then, who were like living dead? Who are your biggest inspirations, idols? Not even like related to music, just in general, like in life.
Shit. Fuck. That's always such a hard question. I think about it like sometimes. Like, me and my homies get really high, and like my homies really believe in me.
Yeah. So
like we'll get super baked, and they'll like want to do practice interviews like this, and whenever they ask me that question, I fucking always choke on it because I just don't know. But like with like music inspirations, like heavily Mac Miller. Like something about Mac Miller's always been like super like if I can't write or like if I'm just not feeling creative, I smoke weed and listen to Mac Miller. Like that's so I'm just gonna say Mac Miller, and then get back to you in future interviews or whatever, a little more prepared for that question.
How would you describe your style of music?
How would you guys describe my style of music?
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi? Just straight lo-fi. No rapping whatsoever, just straight lo-fi.
Lo-fi, hard bars.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Really it's just like when I first started writing, it was more like to just kind of vent. Like what got me started writing hip hop, actually, this is to like kind of backtrack actually, it was like a project my senior year that we had to write a song for creative writing, and then at the end of the year they were like, just do a fucking like a bigger version of one of the projects we had to do, so I chose like creating like a mixtape as mine. And what was the question? I'm sorry. Like,
They're good, just your style of music. How would you say?
Oh yeah. So yeah, I started off just kind of writing like diary type shit, and then it developed into like people really feeling that. So it kind of just slowly turned into like lo-fi hard bars, I guess.
I was like, what's it sound like? I was like, it sounds like lo-fi to me.
Yeah,
because I really dig lo-fi music.
Yeah, so do I. There's this dude named Bisquick who like he'll take like really popular verses and put them behind like custom lo-fi beats, and it's really cool. He has a song called "A First Date," and it's like 3 Kendrick Lamar verses from like different eras of Kendrick, and just it's super good.
I'll listen to it. That's crazy. What's your style? Like, what do you like? Clothing.
I don't really care about clothing. As you can tell, I'm kind of just in like rags right now.
You always got some Vans?
Yeah, Vans. Yeah, I do like Vans. It's probably like the only like brand that I like rock heavily. But other than that, I really don't care about clothes too much.
That's dope. As long as it looks good.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Even then, I really don't care. It's just like as long as I have clothes. Like, I'm not caring.
What do you do outside of music? Like, what are some of your hobbies other than music, if you have it?
I like to draw. Also, I was actually super into like drawing portraits and shit with pens in high school. I kind of like fell out of that, but nowadays I just kind of play like Modern Warfare and work on beats if I'm not like working on my actual music. So
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare is the shit. I fuck with Modern Warfare.
How were you as a kid? Like growing up, how would you describe your childhood?
Well, by my family, I got described like from an outside perspective as mostly like a shithead, but like by my teachers I was like a leader, but I hadn't figured myself out yet. So that's outside interpretations. I thought I was the shit, honestly. Like, but I don't know. I guess a mix of a leader, a shithead, and the shit. Okay. As a kid, yeah.
And then what's your favorite like home cooked meal, place to eat?
One thing I like really got heavily into before I like started doing music was cooking. So I like to cook myself shit. I like to cook. I never pronounce it right. It's like chicken Kamara. It's like chicken marinara but with Alfredo sauce. I like to cook that shit from scratch. That's fire. That's so good. It's fire.
Sounds like some Italian shit.
It is. It's straight up out of Italy. It's super good.
What would you be doing if you weren't doing music? Like if music was never created or like around, how do you think that impact you as a person? I
would be completely fucking different. Like I wouldn't be who I am at all whatsoever. I don't think I would have gotten as depressed like my formative years, because a lot of the music I listened, like before I even had my heart broken, I was listening to like heartbreaking music, like getting depressed about a girl that never existed. So I feel like I'd be a lot different, but like what I would be doing is probably like working in the kitchen or doing a trade or some shit. Okay. I work right now. I work with creatine. Like we supply all the GNCs and shit. So I work in like a lab, and fucking I got these fucking nasty ass burns.
Didn't creatine like super dangerous or something?
Yeah, especially when it gets wet. Look, this was like a month ago, and it still looks like dude, did you just get that like yesterday? And this looks like I got fucking shot with a pellet gun or some shit. Yeah. So trade work would be the other thing, but if music wasn't like even an option, I would be in the kitchen probably if I had like the total choice.
What's your like go-to meal to cook?
Chicken Kamara probably, or just Alfredo. I love Alfredo. Italian food is my shit, and if I'm cooking for myself and putting in effort, I'm gonna cook like what I love. So
that's good. All right.
Or frozen pizza. That's also nice enough entertainment. We got the straps. Woo woo. I'm gonna bring Justin and Jay up here. Should shout these guys out. Come pop a squad.
You gotta sit in the middle.
I don't know if you put like tags in it, but this is Justin Strawson at Nice Enough Entertainment right here. This is Jay Influential at Jay Influential over here. I don't know if Jordan has any music dropping soon. I asked him before we came here, and he wasn't super specific.
Sometime soon, within like the next month or so, I'll have like 2 more singles dropping, and then albums, projects. That's all we're focusing on for 2020.
Yeah, he's really good. He's better than me at making music, so you should check him out. I think
Jay Influential.
It's on Spotify.
Yes, sir.
This is Straw.
What up?
Strahd doesn't smoke weed ever at all.
No,
He's
we got Mac
professional.
Lethal coming up though. Don't we?
Yeah, Mac Lethal. And then we got, I don't know if you'll have this out by Saturday, but Saturday we got Mind Spill all over the Midwest going on.
We got shit going on all the time.
Yeah,
we do it better than anyone. So
Yeah, some cocky shit.
All shots taken.
All shots taken.
all the smoke. We do
Shots
really
fucking
good shows. Fuck with
We
Nice
do.
Enough Entertainment, C10.
We actually had
Appreciate you.
yeah.
Stay here.
Follow me on everything at C10therapper. That's about it.
Stay influential, everything. Shout out Nice Enough Entertainment.
Shouts out Nice Enough Entertainment for sure.
Shout out NFE.
Shouts out NFE. Thanks for having me.
That's love for the vibes.
Shouts out NFE.